Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and I'm on a journey to pay down my debt and hopefully save some money for my medical costs along the way. Okay guys, it is time to save in the dark. I am ready to save some money. These are some new challenges that I've come up with, and we have the Don't Land on the Paws challenge, whether you want to do a little doggy challenge or a kitty cat challenge. I'm going to be offering these on my Etsy. If you do the bundle, what will come in the bundle will be a piece to cut down for your dice tower, a glow in the dark dice, a game board, whichever one that you choose, an IOU, a write it down, and a mystery little animal that you can use to go across. Now, I don't know what's in there. I don't know if it's a kitty cat or a doggy or whatever, but they're about that size. And so you would just use that one to move around the board. Now you can actually upgrade to a kitty cat and then just use that one to go around the board. Now, these kitty cats vary in color, so I can't guarantee what color you will get. But like I said, that will be an upgrade. You don't have to upgrade. You'll still get the little game piece there. And then you'll get the write it down. So in case you don't want to count out your money as you're playing and you just want to write it down, then it will be available to go. Let's go ahead and charge these things up. I'm going to go ahead and play with that big kitty cat. I have not played with this just yet. I just got them in and I'm waiting on some little doggies to come in. But it'll be a while, I think, before those actually make it. So let's charge all of this up. I will be doing both. You don't have to do both. You don't have to write it down and count out your money, but I will do both just to show you how to play. And of course, I'm going to be playing with the kitty cat because we all know I am a crazy kitty cat lover. And so I always joke that I'll get rid of my husband before I'll get rid of my kitties. And of course, that's just a joke. But I do absolutely adore and love my kitty cats. And when I said that I would take care of them for the rest of my life and theirs, I meant it. Because having an animal is a very big responsibility. And it's not something to go into lightly because they do grow older and it is harder to let them go once it is time for them to go home. But I will love them until that time or until my time to go home too. All right, I think that's pretty much good enough right there. I'm seeing a little bit of a green tint, and that's all you need is for it to show just a little green tint, and then it is charged. But of course, the longer you charge it, the longer it will stay charged. So let us turn off the lights and let's play. All righty, let's go ahead and move this little puppy dog out of the way. Although he is just as cute as can be, I am ready to play with some kitty cats here. Hopefully you all can see that. Now, the way to start this game is there's a 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the corners. So you'll roll until you get one of those numbers, and that's where you will start on the board. So let's go ahead and give it a roll. We're going to start on 1. And since we are on 1, we will go ahead and take out $1. Now, like I said, I'm taking out my money out of the cash tray as we go, but you don't have to. You can just write it down and keep going. 2. 1, 2, that's another $1. And so we'll take out that one. Hope everyone's having a great day. 1. See, that's $2 there. 1 and 2. Now, if you land on the meowing kitty, it means you're getting too close and you need to save $3 automatically. 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is another 1. Take out a 1. We're getting awfully close to the paws. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 1. Take out another 1. And let's roll it again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's another 1. We're getting an awful lot of 1s today. Come on, give me something other than a 5. But don't land on a paw. Don't land on a paw. 6. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! It's a meowing kitty. which means that we will have to save 3 automatically. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And we landed on a paw. That's an automatic 5. So we will mark off one of these paws, and I will write that down. So we will save $5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that kitty cat did meow at us, and I still landed on that darn paw. All right, let's roll it again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 1. We'll take out 1 there, and we'll write it down. And we'll roll it again. 1. That's $2 there. Go 1 and 2. And we'll roll it again. I will be closing out my giveaway here in the next day. 2. 1 and 2. That is $2. And so if you haven't already joined, go back to my latest video and do what you need to do to be a part of the giveaway. Okay, let's roll it again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh no, we landed on a screaming kitty. We're getting too close to that paw again. So that's going to be $3. 1, 2, and 3. We are getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. We are almost out of money. Let's see what we got. Oh, we landed on another paw. That kitty cat has been yelling at us not to do that. And here I am just not listening. Okay, I only had $2. So I will owe 3. And then we'll just go ahead and write that here. And we'll continue the board. Now again, once you finish this board, it will be finished once you've done all of the paws. You've landed on all the paws. And that's the reason why there's only 3 paws on this board, because I want you to have a chance to actually get to play it and save some money before you finish it off. Because I just seem to have that luck to just land where I'm not supposed to. Anywho, let's turn on the lights and let's see what we've got. Alrighty. And that is all for us today. That's my epoxy there. I've been playing with dice, guys, hoping to be able to make the 4-sided dice for you that glow in the dark so that it can go with this game. And let me go ahead and put a paper clip while I'm thinking about it right where we landed that last paw, so that way I know where to pick up from. Not too shabby. We did a pretty good job. And we will, let me put it close. I just love the way that sounds. Anywho, that is pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you'll like this game. I'm going to, like I said, offer it on my Etsy. And if you do the bundle, you'll get the board, the IOU, the write it down, either the mystery packet with the little one, or you can upgrade to the kitty cat, and then 1 dice and 1 piece to cut down for your dice tower. And that's going to be it, guys. You do not have to have a UV light, even though I offer these on my site. You don't have to have a UV light for this one because it's not something that you have to charge on the back, but you do have to leave it out in a bright light for a while, like either your ring light or, just out in the sunlight or whatever, in front of a window or something, so that it can charge. Now, if you do it through a regular light, it may not be as bright as a UV light, but it's still something that you can see. Let me see. I think I have one over here that I have not charged that has just been on, just been in the light, but I haven't charged it. So we'll go ahead and we will turn off the lights and we'll take a look. And it's only been out in the light about 30 minutes, I think. So it's not very, very bright. Because like I said, I just barely made it and it's only been out like maybe 30 minutes. So if you leave it out, and let's turn on this light and turn on this light, even if you just put it close to your ring light just for a few seconds, it makes such a difference. And I'll show you that here in just a second. Let's put it close to there. compared to what it was. Because like I said, I barely made these, and I had this actually turned upside down to keep the longevity of it. And so let's see what that does. That should give it more of a glow. See? That's just rubbing it in front of my ring light. So you don't really have to have an actual light. Anywho, that is all that I have for you today, guys. I hope that you all have a great day. And remember, may you vanquish your debt and may your savings grow in abundance. Have a great night. Bye.